what you mean. Breaking through glass cages inside of me. Surfing and swimming in a never-ending sea. Finding missing puzzles to keep. Crack the cracking for everyone to sleep. Illusions walking and living like zombies. Allowing people to play with my mind like chess piece. Stole the key to my psyche. Now for years I just wanna hide me. Deflowered and free. Initiations with time. What up, Thoth? It's your girl. I'm here back with another reading. All right, welcome. If you're new or returning, welcome. Be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons on my channel. All right, also hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when a new video is dropping. Okay, I go by series. All right, this is a general message for the Jupiter and Aries transit for the energy of Aries. Okay, this is for anywhere you have Aries in your chart. If you are looking for a personal reading, those are available. Just find the link tree in the description box below, and you can book readily on the square link, or you can send me an email. That works too. At this time, my website is under construction, so email and booking directly through Square Reader is the best way to get a personal reading. Okay, so this transit is going to be going on for a year. Okay, this is a 12-month and 6-day transit, so it will be a retrograde in the fall, but it's only going towards the end of Pisces. It's not going all the way back into too far. Okay, so Aries energy. Jupiter in Aries is going to expand you. Wherever you have Aries in your chart, this part is about to be expanded. Like, expanded so big it cannot fit in a cage, it cannot fit in a box. And if you've been in a box and you don't know, you're gonna see that you've been in a box. If you've been trying to actively get out this box, you're gonna have a little bit of, confidence to do it. Okay, all right. And Aries energy is about having confidence, the divine masculine energy, that fire energy. It is about taking action, doing the things that you know instinctually that you should do. Just be mindful that, Jupiter is a planet of expansion. So you also want to temper this energy by tapping into the other side of Aries, which is Libra, and making sure you are balanced when you move forward with decisions that you are choosing to make. Okay, so we're going to use the African Goddesses Rising Oracle, the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot, and the Grandma Babies Black Gold's Lenormand decks. Okay, shout out to this clear quartz right here. All right, let's get into it. I am the High Priestess Luminescent, and I have the power to manifest all of my desires in alignment with my divine assignment for the greatest good of all. Shame. Spirit, what messages do we have for Aries energy regarding this Jupiter and Aries transit? Spirit, what messages do we have for Aries energy regarding this Jupiter and Aries transit? What divine messages do we have for Aries energy regarding this Jupiter and Aries transit? Okay, so overall energy at the bottom, we have feeling safe. This is connected with the root portion of this temple. If you read the book, I read the book, it's broken up into chakras, and then they have the shadow section in the middle. Batatuba, number 4. Okay, this is about feeling safe. So the first one we have here is Gang Sarah, resistance. That comes from the shadow. Nanabaluku, seasons, number 1. Okay, and Ma'at, giving and receiving, sacral. Okay, I can't remember what the first temple was. But I want to say it's the ancestors. Simple, I believe. But yeah. So we got resistance, seasons with the number 1. Aries energy is a 1. Aries is a 1. And 1 has to do with spirit. Okay, so your spirit has been resisting some type of transformation or change or expansion, growth, experience rather. And it's because you've been wanting to make sure you're grounded and you feel safe moving forward. So with this Ma'at, giving and receiving, the number 10, which is also going to break down to a 1. I'm gaining Sarah is a 22-4, backing this original 4 with the tuba overall energy. I definitely see this as in this new season you're walking into, there's going to be a balance. You're going to create the giving and receiving process so that you know every step you take you have the balance in the check, and then you move forward, balance and check. It could be just relationships with people, or the relationship that you have with the divine is being elevated at this time. So being grounded, working on your root chakra, sacral chakra, will allow you to see where you have resistances in your growth process, and see that there is a reason for every season. And when you put in work, you get work back. So let's go ahead and clarify. And this is like you resist doing things because you expect the worst of the situation, and therefore you don't put anything into it. Because the seasons card talks, or the story with Nana Baluko says how, you know, things will come up to take you off your path. Things will come up to make you feel like, okay, maybe it's not as important as I thought it was, but it is. And your ability to stay consistent with the decision that you choose to make, this new journey you're choosing to go on, and wherever you have this energy, is so that you can see that when you release yourself from resisting, you're going to get back what it was you were actually holding out, looking for. It's kind of like the reverse. Like, you thought if you've seen it physically, then you could trust it. But right now, you have to trust in your experience more than what you physically see with your eyes. Again, grounding. So why is this resistance here? Why is this resistance here? Okay, so we got Azurli, Frida, Dahomey. This is the 7 of Swords. Okay. It's something you don't want to let go of, or maybe a person you don't want to let go of. Some sense of comfort. Yeah, and you got Oya at the bottom with the 3 of Pentacles. It's something you've been working on that you've been resisting letting go because it has a deep emotional hold on you. And it makes you very emotional, like so emotional that it's kind of like a security blanket. You're very secure with whatever this thing is. That's why you don't want to let it go. It gives you security, and it may be just an illusion, because, you know, Jupiter did just leave Pisces. So this illusion of security that you have with this person or this thing is keeping you from exploring other things this new season. Okay, why is seasons here? Why is seasons here? Okay, I have 3 cards here. So we have the Ogun, 5 of Pentacles, Marie Laveau, the High Priestess, and Hugan, Pietro, I believe is the King of Fire. I think Hugan is the King, and Humsis is the Prince. Let me just double check to make sure. So I I'll be reading stuff over and over and over again until I get it right. Yep, King Priest. Okay, yep, King of Wands. King of Wands is associated with Aries energy too. So, the Five of Pentacles, or Santeria, the Five of Earth. It's about to expand. This egg that she's holding is the start of an expansion. I could also see this as someone's trying to take something from you, or they're trying to block you from having something. And it's like you're so emotional about it, but I don't think you're sharing this with anybody, or you haven't been, but now everybody's about to see the truth in the situation. The Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the King of Wands. And Marie Laveau is like, you're about to see something. Like, take a look in here. Like, come past these cowrie shells and take a look in here. Like, if in this season you've been lacking something, she's telling you to come in, see how much of a king you actually are. Maybe you've been resisting stepping into a leadership role, or and a leadership role doesn't have to be like a manager. It can be, but it could be something like being an entrepreneur, a CEO, CFO. Like, and it does say king or priest. So you may be entering into priesthood right now, but you've been resisting this because of what you feel like you're leaving behind by being abstinent or going celibate, or not giving into like drinking, smoking, things of that nature. Like, you have to resist those temptations, or you have to resist the temptation of one particular partner, divine feminine energy, who just wants control over this new beginning. It may be money too. But she's saying, I feel like there is a way for you to balance this out, so you don't have to block them. You just need more discipline in grounding yourself, so you can give more to this individual or this situation that is, I want to say, emotionally manipulative. Giving and receiving. Okay. So we got the Six of Santeria, or the Six of Pentacles at the bottom with Alligo. Okay. Trickster energy. Could be a Virgo or Gemini that you're dealing with, or it could be just the retrograde going on right now. But we got Mandala, Le Flambeau, and Gouda, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. You're gonna have to stand up and tell somebody it's over. If this is not what you want, you're gonna have to do that. Don't leave people waiting around wondering what you're gonna do. Make a decision, a final decision about what it is that you want to do and move forward in this new season. Become the greatest version of yourself. The giving and receiving part is that you're gonna have to accept with this Azuli too, with her tears. You're gonna have to accept that sometimes you're gonna hurt people's feelings. Sometimes your feelings might get hurt too, especially have to do with a relationship with the Seven and Three of Swords. I feel like there's a relationship that you're doing your best to accommodate someone, but you don't feel like they're giving you the same energy. So the High Priestess is giving you an opportunity to take a look at the situation as if you are the one with power, instead of feeling like someone is taking your power, because no one can really take your power. It's all an illusion. Like I was saying before, you're under an illusion that someone is trying to take your power, or they've taken some type of power away from you, or they have control over a situation. And the High Priestess here with the 5 of Earth and the King of Wands saying like, no, you're entering the season where you're going to have the most power that you've had in the last 12 years, okay? So with this giving and receiving, this balance, you know, make sure that you make, when you have the opportunity to make the right decision, do it. The 3 of Swords is like poetic justice to me. And the Gouda is about death. Okay, like the barons in this deck, they represent those who are dead. Okay, and the Gouda is representing those who are dead that are unknown. Okay, so don't give life to a situation that you want to be over. If it's over and you want it to be over, let it be over. Okay, also on the flip side of that, I feel like this is like, be careful where you're in your decision making. You're going to be in such a powerful position that you don't want to abuse it. Don't abuse your power moving forward with this person just because they may have hurt you. This could be like an ex-wife. They may have hurt you or tried to stop your money, trying to sue you or something like that. I could see that too. You felt like your money was being jeopardized right now, but a High Priestess saying you don't even know how powerful you actually are in this situation. You really need to take a look at that before you just start, you know, haphazardly cutting into people or cutting into situations. Like, make sure you tame that fire energy. Okay, what? I only want one card, please. One card for me, Lenormand. One card. Okay, we got the Corn, the Jack of Diamonds. This card talks about in the ancestors, you may need to do an offering to your ancestors, and it could be something as simple as a prayer, lighting a candle, throwing away leftover food to like a tree or something like that, or in the water. Okay, don't make trash. Okay, make sure it's clean and presentable. Okay, but this card talks about you reap what you sow, and if you've been sowing good seeds, then you'll reap a good harvest. If you've been sowing non or slow productivity, that's also what you're going to get. So be prepared to see the transformation in how things are supposed to be based on the actions that you've taken. And if your money is low due to actions that were taken in the past, you're going to see how you put yourself in a situation blindly so that you cannot repeat the same thing all over again. But just because that happened doesn't mean you have to overexert your power on other people. This is for you to gain more experience in how you identify yourself moving forward when dealing with other people. Okay, so that's the message that I have for you, Aries energy. Thank you so much for tuning into this message. I hope it finds you well, and until next time.